Hi, Service Alternatives. It's hard to believe we are 6 weeks into the time that COVID really hit our communities. It's been a long 6 weeks, I think, for a lot of us. And I remember many of us talking at the beginning of this that this would be a marathon and not a sprint. Lots of us are still sprinting, and I know at this point in time, it's a lot to think about. We still are a couple weeks out from the stay-at-home order possibly being lifted, and I think we also need to prepare that it may or may not be. Even if it is lifted, it still could be a while before we return to some sense of normalcy. So I hope, again, that you're all hanging in there right now. Right now, this has been a time for personal and professional reflection for all of us. And I know for me, it's brought a good sense of clarity, and especially in situations that are complicated. As a human service organization, we thrive on connection. It's what we do. And for us, we've really had to think about how to get outside the box, how to stay connected with our clients, because we know that when we do that, we really help them fulfill their goals and dreams. We've learned how to stay connected with each other, because we know that when we work together as high-performing teams, that's when we really help our clients thrive. It's when we as employees are more satisfied. It's when our customers are more satisfied. It's when our foster parents and subcontractors are more satisfied. So this idea of connection, we've really had to get creative with. And for me, I couldn't be more proud again of what I've seen around service alternatives in terms of the way connection is happening. So I want to share a few of those things today. I do that consistently because I think it's one of the themes for us in this time that we need to keep really focused on. So one thing that's happened is we have something called Yammer that we've started to use as a tool. It's an application where it encourages collaboration through groups of people. And so we've started 2 different groups. One is for cloth mask making. There are a lot of you out there that are making cloth masks as crafts. You're doing it for yourselves in your communities. We have clients making them. And so this is an opportunity for all of you who are doing that to come together and to share what you're doing and how you're doing it. We have one of our employees, Kendra, who did a YouTube video of how to sew them, and you'll see that on our YouTube, and I encourage you to check that out. So that's one group. The other group is a group for remote workers. There are many of us that are working at home, as I've said. For many, it's lonely. This is a way of just fun, posting pictures, posting little stories of what happened in your day, posting views of where your office is during this time. And so that's another opportunity for anybody who wants to connect in that way. We also have clients that are continuing to take walks. Thank goodness for this beautiful weather. For a lot of people, staying connected outside and connected with nature is one thing that helps during this time. We have the first that I've heard of Zoom karaoke that happened with Tacoma clients, and I hear there's a recording. I can't wait to see that. And then the other thing I'll share today is that there's a foster parent newsletter that Krista Hendrickson has designed and put together that's launching today. It's full of activity ideas for kids, inspiring things, education, and that's just another way of us finding ways to help foster families who are out there on their own, supporting some kids often with challenging needs to stay connected with each other and with ideas. Mental well-being is something that we don't want to overlook right now. For us to stay connected to new ideas, being well and healthy ourselves is important. So a new series also was launched with weekly challenges. This week, there's a mindfulness walk that was shared by Tamara. And so she walks us through how to do a mindfulness walk. Martin did this amazing videography that goes along with it, and that you will also see posted on YouTube. We are going to be in this for a while, SA. I could not be more proud of what you are all doing to stay physically safe, mentally safe. The universal precautions being practiced are amazing. We have good news coming soon on gloves, so stay posted and stay attentive to what is coming on that. And I just encourage you to take some time to pause when you can. For me, when I think about the creative out-of-the-box thinking that has been happening, when I think about the way Service Alternatives has absolutely risen to this occasion in terms of how to do our work with excellence during this time, there are a lot of really great ideas that we will be able to bring into our work long term. So when I pause and I think about what's possible, I get actually kind of excited about how we can use these ideas and tools to enhance the work, with each other, to enhance the work we do with clients on a long-term basis. So it's hard to pause, but I encourage you to pause. Keep hanging in there. We're in this for a while. Keep thinking, keep those great ideas coming, and thank you for everything that each of you is doing every day. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.